Welcome to New Hampshire's Business. I'm Fred Coker. Healthcare is New Hampshire's largest industry, and nursing is New Hampshire's job most in demand in New Hampshire, says the New Hampshire Department of Employment Security. New Hampshire ranks first among New England states in nursing jobs that are open per capita. That's of concern to hospitals, nursing homes, clinics, and we, the patients. Now, here are some of the numbers on the shortage. New Hampshire nursing shortage in hospitals, RNs, all specialties, 17.2%. Licensed nurse assistants certified 24.8%, RNs in behavioral health 20.9%, and now New Hampshire nursing job demand overall through 2026, 906 annual openings are forecast for RNs, 1,169 annual openings for LPNs. And a number of health professions also face shortages. New Hampshire health profession shortages. Physical therapists, 12.3%. Respiratory therapists, 23.6%. Medical laboratory technician, 18.8%. And radiology technologist, 16.6%. Many New Hampshire private and public colleges, including community colleges in New Hampshire, have nursing programs, including recently expanded programs at UNH Colby Sawyer and St. Anselm College, which is the Jean School of Nursing at St. Anselm College, launched in July 2023. And with me is its dean, Dr. Diane Uzarski, who came to St. A's from last year from Duke University in North Carolina, where she was a leader in its nursing program, public health, and research. Welcome. Nice to have you here.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you.
Let me ask you, those shortages, I know during that pandemic, nurses burned out, but what's causing those shortages now?
So this didn't happen today. It's been happening over time, right? For several reasons. One, we've got an aging baby boomer population who are living longer, thriving, active lifestyle, and requiring more services. Secondly, we've got a higher incidence of chronic disease, obesity, heart disease, right? Diabetes, and an increased demand in care overall in our population. Third, we've got a nursing workforce, again, that is aging. The average age of nurses in the U.S. is 46. That means that within 10 or 15 years, and now they're leaving the profession, and the COVID pandemic exacerbated it. And like you said, the demand is increasing. Healthcare is increasing in New Hampshire. I'm
going to ask you how's your enrollment at the St. Anselm College School of Nursing, and the reason I ask that is because the American Association of Colleges of Nursing reports thousands of prospective students are turned away each year because there aren't enough teachers and aren't enough faculty to teach them. So what's the story at St. A's?
Yes, and that's part of the bottleneck. So our applications are up this year significantly. I think it's around 20–25%. I think our new Jean School of Nursing and Health Sciences has something to do with it. The bottleneck is threefold. One is having enough nursing faculty, having enough nursing educators to teach these students. Secondly, having enough having a large enough facility, right? And that's why we're building our new 45,000 square foot building. And I would say lastly is having the capacity to educate these students in the clinical environment for preceptorships and clinical hours.
And of course, it's we, the patients, who are on the receiving end of the shortage.
That's exactly right. All of us.
More nursing programs are collaborating with hospitals. You're collaborating, I understand, with Catholic Medical Center and Elliott Hospital. Does that assure your students jobs?
It does assure they would gladly hire each and every one of our students. They are in need of nurses, as you can imagine. It also affords the opportunity for the nurses in those hospitals to become clinical adjunct faculty with St. Anselm and with other schools, so they could further their career and mentor students as well.
Let's wrap up with this. A 2023 State of Nursing report at nurse.org showed that 62% of nurses are concerned about the future of nursing. What say you?
I'm hopeful. You know, I look at the glass as half full. This is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm passionate about growing St. Anselm and our Jean School. It's on all of us, you know, to recruit young people to nursing positions, to remove the barriers that exist. Get veterans families involved.
And we are out of time. Dr. Diane Uzorski, Dean of the Jean School of Nursing and Health Sciences at St. Anselm College. Thank you.
Thank you, Fred.
And if you missed part of this briefing on nursing in New Hampshire, you can go to WMUR.com where it will be posted all this week.